Hello, everybody. It is April 6, 2026. My name is Xander, and I'm here to solve some puzzles, so let's check out connections. Here we go. Okay. A hop and a rave and a hoedown are like dances or parties. Don't know. I see another one of those. Well, a stake, a claim, a share, and maybe a concern or like a sort of an investment into something. Wicked and Carousel are musicals, as is Evita. Not sure. I feel like that's got to be something, but there's also Wicket, Mallet, Ball, Holes. Is that some sport that I don't know about? I don't think there's a mallet in cricket, but there's a wicket and a ball. Old timer, old timer, or I don't know. Go back to this. There's got to be some other one that I'm not thinking of. Is there? Oh, Oliver? Oliver, Wicked, Carousel, Evita. There we go. Okay. That's got to be purple. And it's the last letter change. Yeah, and oddly enough, I don't really see anything else. Well, no, I see the state concern, claim, and share thing. And then I guess, oh, ball was a dance. Did I see that one already? A ball, a hop, rave, ball, and hoedown. Okay. And then claim, share, stake, and concern. So we'd be left with mole, holes, mallet, and timer. Okay, those are elements of whack-a-mole, I think. Yeah, let's try that. Components of a whack-a-mole. Okay. And then I guess we'll go with the yeah, I guess let's go with the dances. Nope. No reverse rainbow. Oh well. And then interest. Okay. Very tricky. Yeah, that was pretty tricky. Okay, yeah, that one was found first by most. These are in the prescribed order. Pretty good distribution as well. Oops. Carouser in parties. Yeah, that makes sense. It sounds like a party. Whack-a-mole kit, including Wicket. I think people were just putting these in as like an element of a game, maybe, especially since mole is not part of it. Yeah, same with all the rest of these, basically. And a lot of people made those mistakes. All right, let's check out the Strands fringe group. Verge could be like the edge, which is on the fringe. Here's edge. What would the spamgram be then? Something out. By what would it be? Um, hmm. All right, let's just go ahead and put some of these in. Verge. There we go. Edge. Oh, maybe this is. Oh no. There we go. Border. No, boundary. Okay, so out outer limits. There we go. Should have taken a couple seconds extra. 3 more. Extremity. Yeah, we go. Brink and margin. There we go. So outer limits was on the outer limit. All right, that was the strands. Let's check the Wordle. Ooh. Scorn. Oh. Sworn or shorn. Is that it? Anything else it could be? Let's try sworn. Oops. There we go. Could have gotten a 2 guesser. Yeah, it was just sworn and scorn. Sworn and shorn, I think, were the only options. All right, that was the Wordle. Let's check the pips. Today we have 1 in 2 Rodolfo's. Let's check the easy. Okay, 6 into something that makes 6. I think it might actually be the 0 because then we could do 6, 3, double 3 here. Yep, this works. All right, that was the easy. Let's check the medium. In equivalence region, 5 size equivalents. That looks like 6s. Less than 4, less than 2. I feel like this is going to go over here. So let's see. We can put that here. Oops. Nope. That there, that there, that there. All right, that was the medium. I feel like there's probably other ways to do that. Maybe. I don't know. All right, that was the medium. Let's check the hard. Okay. Let's see. About 11. 4 6s. So one's required here, one's required here. 2 extra, including a double. Looks like we'll need at least 2 doubles. 1 here and 1 in here. We have 4s, 0s, 6s. I don't think all 3 of these equivalence regions will have a double in it. Otherwise, we would need all of them. In fact, no, we can't. I just said we only have 2 extra 6s. So this will need a double. This will need a double. This one here will not have a double, which means that the 3 needs to go into this, I believe. So we have a 3 0 and a 3 2. We have 3 2s. Those don't have a double, so that might go here. Let's see. So we have 6 zeros, I believe. And then 4, no, 5 4. So either could go in here. 6 zeros, though, could be like the 4 size and then, well, no. I was going to say the 4 size and the 2 size, but they can't be next to each other like that. We would need 2 doubles probably for that. Okay. We have a 3 here. We have one more 3. So one of these 7s will probably need a 3, but I'm using all my 2s. And I'm pretty sure that's how that has to go. So that means one of these 7s will be 3, 4, and the other will be 1, 6, because there's not going to be a 2, 5. So that's another 6 that is taken, and there's one more 6 left. Where can 1, 6 go? You could go into the 6 like this. I don't know about that. Yeah, so we still have a 6 for the 11 and a 6 for one of the 7s. Is this going to break? Well, it will, because now we need a 2, 0 or a 2, 4, which we don't have. So, in fact, all we do have is a 2, 0. So it can go down or this way. We could do this. Well, no, there's no 0, 6. We can't span it across this way. Then we need another identical domino. But there's a 4, 6, so maybe this can go like this. And then 0's down here, 4's over here. Okay, so we still have 4, 1, and 4, 0. Could maybe the 0's go over here? There's definitely enough for that. Then we have 2, 5, and we could do 0, 1 like that. So then we still have our double 6, but that could maybe just go into the void like that. Well, maybe this does need to be 1 domino. So I can go there. Yeah, this works. Okay, that was a pretty tough one. Yeah, I think just counting the dominoes, I think the main thing I had to figure out was that the 3 is going to have to point to the right here. And then stuff kind of fell into place after that. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Anyway, that was the daily games. Pretty tough one today. But yeah, there we go. Thank you for joining me. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.